This afternoon, our foundation crew showed up to start forming the foundation footings. First, they used the total station to lay out the corners of the footings shown by the pins and the string line. You can see down here, this is on our walkout area. Tomorrow, they can finish forming and can start to install the rebar for our 12 by 24 footings. Hopefully, weather permitting, we will be able to pour the footings within the next 2 to 3 days. We have our footing crew here today. They're laying out all the footings for the foundation walls. And we also have our excavator slotting out where we're going to be doing some retaining walls. Our footings are a little bit different than what normal builders do. Our footings are 24 inches wide by 12 inches deep. We are looking at possibly being able to set rebar tomorrow, and I'll show you that once we get started on that and how we add additional rebar to our footings as well. Yesterday, we were able to get all the form lumber in, and this morning they started tying all the rebar. The rebar follows very strictly by what the structural engineers call for, how it's tied together, how it's set up on chairs so that it hits the center of the footing. You'll also see on our walkout area here, we have some pipes that are stubbed up underneath the footings. That's for our drain tile. We do interior and exterior drain tile. That will bring all the water from around the foundation and will daylight that out into the back. That'll keep the water from going underneath the floor and causing any issues. What you're looking at right here are grade beams. These are a little bit different than what we have on the footings. We're going to be using these grade beams after the slab is poured, and we'll put our structural framing on top of this. This allows us not to use as many beams so that we don't have an issue trying to run mechanicals through our trusses, so there won't be any beams in the way of the trusses, and we don't have to lower the ceiling. It's ready to pour. We're waiting on the county to show up to do the inspection, and hopefully this afternoon by about 1:30, we'll have a pump truck out here, and we'll be pumping out between 60 to 70 yards of concrete just for the footings. First load of concrete for the footings has arrived, and we got the pump truck set up. See how long of a reach it has. And they're getting ready to start using the pump truck to bring in the concrete. They've got this one column pad already poured. They'll smooth that out across the top of the boards and just keep moving all the way around the foundation. It's going to take about 6 or 7 trucks of concrete. Should have about 10 yards in each one of them. So it's a pretty good sized pour. They'll be here quite a bit this afternoon just to try to finish this up.